Hi, my name is Lynn. Actually, Zandre, but everybody calls me Lynn. I'm from South Africa, Cape Town, and I work for Oasis. I grew up in a small community in the Cape Flats area, Ottery. Very underprivileged community. I was raised by a single mother. And yes, I'm working for Oasis. I started off as a volunteer 13 years ago within the community. I used to be a participant. I volunteered for about 3 years before I became a permanent facilitator. So I actually got involved with the Oasis through dance and arts. And then after that, I started doing administration work. So today I'm coordinating with Bongani Matiso, the sports program. And I'm also the head administrator at Oasis.
So obviously, let's just pick a number. How many people have you seen come in to Oasis?
Over the 13 years,
On an average, how many a year? Roughly.
Roughly how many a year? Coming to Oasis, more people that stay here about Oasis.
Or try to stay.
They try to stay about 400.
A year, roughly.
Yes, a year, yes.
Roughly.
That's besides the community people that we actually engage with and work with.
So, are there things in your childhood that brought you here?
Yes, so because growing up a single parent, it wasn't easy for my mother. There were times that I would go sleep hungry. So I always tried and get involved with positive activities within my community because it was very quick for me to get influenced by other people that's on drugs, and because it happened inside of my house as well, where people did drugs and they were involved in gangsterism. So because I had a strong mother and my mother raised me very strict. She always said that I would be the change within the household and within the community. And so I just told myself, no, that life is not for me. Being in gangsterism or using drugs and stuff like that. So yeah, that is basically...
I assume it's pretty difficult to have probably more pressure to go in that direction than not.
Yes. It is very difficult. Like I say, because the drugs was done in the house, so I would be in the same room as my cousins and would do the...
It was always there.
They were always there and they would do the drugs, and it would take so much courage for me to actually get up and walk out. And it wasn't easy for me
pressure.
to... Yes.
A lot of pressure.
A lot.
To be like us, right? To be like them, excuse me.
Yes. So for me, I had to get up sometimes at night in the room and I would walk out so that I cannot be influenced or peer pressured by my cousins, which are blood family. So it was very hard, but it's something I overcame, and I'm proud of it that I haven't touched a drug in my life.
As you should be.
I'm very, very proud. So I haven't touched anything. Like I haven't tried it because it doesn't do anything to me.
Tempted.
No, not at all.
You've seen the positive side of not doing it.
Yes. Which is in people like my mother, my auntie. I had role models, even though it was a few.
Sure.
And then I had Oasis that helped me while I was in school.
How old were you when you came to Oasis?
When I was first a participant, so I was like 15 years old when I started coming to Oasis programs, after school program.
Okay.
But then when I started working for Oasis, I was started volunteering. I was 17.
So can you talk a little bit about Cliffy and Cliffy's family? And yes, that's a big one. I know that will take all year, but
yes.
You know what? I'd love to know some thoughts that you have, and I don't want to speak. I want to hear from you.
So Clifford Martinez and Auntie Anthea Martinez, they like life-changing people. I get very emotional when I speak about them because they've helped me through my journey. I wasn't perfect. There's certain things I had to get, even though I wasn't on drugs, there's certain things that I had to change about who I was. And they helped me. They are the most amazing people. With the kids, they are the most amazing people. People that are there when you need them. People that will reach out and not even think twice of helping the next person. They will give somebody 10 million chances when somebody comes back.
And they
People
fail,
fail,
and they come back, and
back
yes.
and they fail. It's the same as us and God. We fail God every day, and yet God takes us back. And that is a good example of how Mr. and Mrs. Martinez are. They are very open, forgiving people. They believe in not second chances, they believe in chances, because it's like a never-ending chances. So
All right, so if there was something you could say to people either that are unfamiliar with this kind of community or that are going through struggles that you've experienced of your peers, of your family and your friends, is there some things, maybe words of advice or things like when you felt that maybe you were tempted to do the wrong thing? Or is there anything you would like to say for someone that might see this?
So I think the first thing is to respect yourself, and know who you are as a person. If you know who you are, then you can be strong around other people. My advice is find that one or two role models amongst the thousands of bad influence. You find that one or two role models, whether it's in your household, whether it's in your community, whether it's community leaders, just that one or two, and get involved into programs that will keep you positively active. Because you can't sit on a corner and expect you're not going to smoke. You can't hold down a corner and expect you're gonna get a job like that. You're gonna be influenced because you around a crowd that are doing the wrong things. So you must get away from those negative crowds and those bad influenced people. And get involved with one or two positive people. You don't need a lot of positive people. It's just that one or two positive people that you engage with, and don't be afraid to speak. When something bothers you, you speak about it. And I think that is many of our youngsters, we don't speak about what we go through, and we don't, because there's nobody really to speak to, but find that one person that you can speak to.
Meaning Oasis.
Yes, definitely.
Meaning
There's
Oasis
organization.
is the place where you can go to people.
Oh, so Oasis basically, I don't even know what an oasis is. So an oasis is in a dry desert. Oasis is like that piece of wet land that you normally come and drink when you are thirsty. So in an open dry piece, an oasis is the wet piece there that dryness needs. So
so you're a very, very special person. And this program is very special. And certainly you've gained, and I see it in your personality as I've gotten to know you, you're like one of them. You're like one of your family members that are leading you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're all wonderful people.
Thank you
and
so much.
Certainly the strength that you have to walk away from trouble, whatever the trouble was, right?
Yeah.
Your life will be more full of energy and everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.